Hi, this is TechMind for you, and this is tutorial part 5 of Spring Boot. We will cover how to increase the productivity if you are using Spring Boot in our project. So here you can see that this application we have created in part 1 and part 2 project, and so we have app.java, controller, and the pom.file. Let's start this application, and we will look into that how we increase the productivity while developing an application. So we are in request mapping of root. We are returning my tech for you. The application has started. Let's hit it. Application. So my tech for you, we can see it. So if we do any kind of change here, let's say we change it to them, and so for that it will not reflect anywhere, and server will not automatically deploy that, so it will not reflect here. So every time we need to restart the server to see this change anywhere in the Java code if we do. So in Spring Boot there is a dependency that you can use to overcome of this kind of problem, to restart the application again and again. So Spring has provided dependency, the Spring Boot tab tools. Okay, so this you can include in your pom.xml file. So after the one thing you need to remember, this Spring Boot dev tool only work with the 1.4.2 version, or 1.4 versions, not 1.3 version. In every application we use the 1.2. Let's start it application again. We have stopped it. After adding the dependency, we need to restart it application. So now our application has the dependency, dev tool dependency. So it's starting, application is starting. Let's wait for it. Okay, so it's 18 seconds it started. Let's hit it, my tech for you. Okay, now come here. Let's say we change anything here. Let's -1. If we change it, you see the console, it's redeploying the application again. Okay, and if we come here, it's 1, it's reflecting here. So whenever do any changes here, it will reflect that into Chrome after the refresh. So for every time we are changing application, we need to refresh that. To resolve that problem, if you are using a Chrome, you need to download a extension, live reload extension, that you can use, that will automatically pick your latest changes. Let's say currently the my tech for you -1. If we, and this is also the same in the Mozilla, if we change it to 2 application, the dependency dev tool will auto deploy that. In Mozilla we need to refresh that, but okay, but if you go into the Chrome, it's automatically changed. No need to refresh the Chrome also after that extension, live reload. So this is the, by this dev tool you can increase your productivity, and if you are using the live reload, that also you can increase. So if you go into the application, just one more thing, if first time it take 18 seconds, second time it reload 1.3 and 3.5. so why it took less time in the when we change anything and redeploy it? So for just for information, the Spring Boot has 2 kind of class loader. One is the main class loader that start your application, okay, and second class loader is always look for the changes that you have done after the first class loader has been started. So it will it deploy only that changes that you have made after the main class loader loaded. So we have a 2 class loader in this. So dev tool work with the 2 class loader. If you have the live reload, that also will help you. Don't need to refresh it again and again in application. So these few tips from my side that will help you